warm welcome to you. A warm welcome to you on this day of memorial. My name is Councillor Billy Drummond and I'm Vice Chairman of West Berkshire Council. It is an honour to be here in commemoration of the Holocaust. Today, the 27th of January, is Holocaust Memorial Day, which we are marking with you today. It is a day for everyone to remember the millions of people killed in the Holocaust, Nazi persecution, and during the more recent genocides in Cambodia, Rwanda, Bosnia and Darfur. It marks the liberation of Auschwitz and Birkenau, the largest Nazi death camps. Holocaust Memorial Day is a time for bringing communities together in collective remembrance of the millions of people persecuted and killed for who they were. In doing so, we learn the lessons of the past and stand up to hatred, bigotry, racism, wherever we find it today. At the time of heightened tensions and communal divisions because of conflict, bringing communities together in recognition of our common humanity is more important than ever. Fragility of freedom is the theme of the Holocaust Memorial Day 2024, and we have come together to share the readings and prayers, light candles to remember, commemorate and stand in defiance of past and present atrocities. I thank you all for joining us in this important moment. I would like to call Councillor Nigel Foot, Mayor of Newbury.
Thank you very much, Councillor Drummond, and good morning everybody. As Mayor of Newbury, it is my privilege and honour to represent all the citizens of Newbury at this very solemn occasion, Holocaust Memorial Day. As Billy mentioned, the theme of Holocaust Memorial Day for 2024 is the fragility of freedom. And history tells us that during the rise of the Nazi Party in Germany in 1930, the rights and freedoms of the Jewish population were gradually eroded, and eventually that path led to the creation of extermination camps and the murder of 6 million Jews and other minorities. So it's important that all citizens, not just elected ones, but every single one of us, pays attention to the fragility of freedom. We have to be aware that we don't want to see the erosion of rights, of freedoms to worship, to love, freedom of intolerance, be it gender-based, racial, or one's sexuality. We need the freedom to take part in free and fair elections. That can never be taken for granted. And I would like to finish by just re-quoting Thomas Jefferson. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance. Thank you.
Yeah, we have poems from St. Nicholas.
Butterfly fly free. Butterfly in a cage, bruising your wings on the bars. Butterfly, just stand back until you can see how far, how thin the distance between you and there, the freedom you seek past the barrier. Then fold your wings together as though never to fly, and squeeze yourself between the rails and waft away on a sigh.
Good wishes for my enemy. Dear enemy, I will wish you well and set you free. Your words and knife will no longer hurt me. Too bad it all had to end this way. You're evil and me walking away. Life is so very short. I only want lovely people around me. Now be on your way with blessings I give to you today.
Now we've candlelighting Brother Ski Solomons.
Can you hear me without the microphone?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do without it. Could all people who have candles please come forward? just stand here. Turn your candle on. We light the first candle to remember the disabled who were murdered by the thousands in Nazi Germany under the T4 program. The Nazis said, they're eating our bread, they're wasting our resources. And even when their parents protested, they were murdered and their deaths covered up to try out new methods for mass murder. We light the second candle for people who lived lives which were different from the majority, particularly gay men, who were murdered in their tens of thousands because they were different. We light the third candle to remember the trades unionists in Nazi Germany and the countries which it dominated. You were not allowed to join anything other than the Nazi trade unions, and those who wished to represent workers independently were interned, if they were lucky, re-educated, or put to death. We light the fourth candle to remember the Jehovah's Witnesses and other dissenters in religion, people who refused to fight, pacifists. The Nazi regime was militarist. It was aimed at dominating the world through the military. We light the fifth candle for the Roma, the Sinti, the people who didn't fit in because they travelled around. They have their own word for their particular genocide. It's called the Parajmos. Could you stand aside? Stand on the other side, facing this way. 6 candles for 6 million. The Jews, claimed the Nazis, were so very different, so unlike anyone else, a kind of anti-human, and we were all slated to be murdered. The Nazis murdered a third of all the Jews in the world, 6 million. But I light this candle also for those who politically opposed the Nazi regime, particularly those in those movements within Germany, like the White Rose movement, who very bravely tried to oppose and publish information so that Germans could make up their minds and understand what was actually going on. They were mercilessly crushed. I'm now going to say a prayer for those murdered. Am Israel ענשי מנוחה נכונה, קווי השכינה, במעלות קדושים טהורים, כזוהר הרקיע מאירים ומזהירים את נשמותיהם של רבבות אלפי ישראל, אנשים ונשים, ילדים וילדות, שנהרגו ושנשחטו, ושנשרפו ונחנקו ונקברו חיים, בארצות אשר נגע בהם יד הצורר הגרמני הנאזי גורב. כולם קדושים וטהורים. Rest on the wings of the divine presence in the heights of the holy and the pure, who shine and radiate light like the radiance of heaven. To the souls of the millions of Jews men, women and children and babies who were murdered, slaughtered, burned, strangled and buried alive in the lands touched by the German Nazi enemy and its followers. They were all holy and pure. Among them were great scholars and righteous individuals.
And they're going to lead us in a song. I'm going to play the music here at the start, and also we'll hear what starts singing.
Shalom, 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 Shalom. Leitaro, Leitaro, Shalom, Shalom. Goodbye, my friends, be safe, my friends. Have peace, till we meet again, till we meet again. Have peace, have peace. Goodbye, my friends, be safe, my friends. Have peace, till we meet again, till we meet again. Have peace, have peace. Shalom, 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 Shalom. Leitaro, Leitaro, Shalom, Shalom.
It has been humbling to be here in remembrance, commemoration and reflection of the millions of people killed under Nazi persecution and subsequent genocide across the world. I would like to thank all those who attended to share today's event, the Holocaust Memorial Tree. Let us pledge not to take our freedoms for granted, consider what we can do to strengthen freedoms around the world. A final thank you for attending